Social and political commentary from a Christian male perspective.
Woo! You saw the thumbnail, you saw the title, you see that picture right there. So you know who we're going to be talking about. We're going to be talking about Roland Martin today. And y'all know that I love my alma mater. I wear something with Morehouse on it probably every day of the week. And I got no problem with it. I also have no problem if other people don't know about the house. Not everybody can be great. Not everybody can be great. We try to make everybody understand, but it's possible. Even here in Atlanta, where Morehouse is, I come across somebody probably once a month that says, "Oh, Morehouse, where's that?" It's down the street, man. Now, I could choose to be offended by that, especially if the person is of less melanin, and be like, "Oh, how dare they not know about the house?" And I could get into my feelings and act all crazy and ridiculous. Or I can just say, they don't know about the house. And say, hey, it's a all-male black college right here in Atlanta, Georgia. And it's down the street, around the corner from Georgia Tech, down the street from Georgia State University. There you go. And keep it moving. I don't have to be offended that somebody doesn't know about the house, or somebody asked me, what did I study at the house? Early childhood education. I don't have to be offended by that at all. There's no reason at all to be offended. I've never thought, if somebody asked me, hey, you like that school, Morehouse? Well, yeah, I graduated from there, class of 99. I don't have to be offended. I really don't have to be offended. I can actually just be gracious that, hey, maybe they don't know. This would be a great opportunity to tell them about the school that I am so proud to be a graduate of. Or I could act ridiculous. Roland Martin chose ridiculous. Let's watch this. Let's go.
White people really crack me up. So, y'all see what I got on. So, when I travel, like vacation and stuff, or time off, man, listen, I ain't trying to pack a whole bunch of shit, so I color code. So, everything in my bag is Texas A&M. So,
I do that too periodically. I ain't gonna even lie.
Sometimes it might be all Astros, all Rockets, all Texans, all Alpha. So I'm walking. White dude says, "You a fan or did you play?"
Okay. You a fan of Texas A&M, or did you play at Texas A&M? Okay. Just take a second. Think about this. Somebody walks up to you, you're geared down in Texas A&M attire, and they say, "Hey, are you a fan of the school or did you play at the school?" Okay. Just think about that. Roland Martin chooses the most disparaging approach to handle this question.
I knew exactly what he was talking about. I said, "Excuse me?" He goes, "Oh," he said, "what you have on? Are you a fan or did you play?"
So stop for a second. Remember I told you, critical race theory, when you embrace critical race theory, it gives you the ability, the superpower to read people's minds. You did hear Roland Martin say, I know exactly what he was saying. So he knows this man's intention, this man's motivation. He knows the deep matters of the man's heart when the man asks, are you a fan or did you play? Watch what Roland does.
And mind y'all, I got on Aggie shorts, maroon shoes, okay? Because I keep it simple when I pack.
Okay, no problem.
All I said was, "No, I'm a graduate." And I walked off.
Roland, let me ask you a question. I am a fan of Morehouse College and I graduated. I can't play football, but I graduated. Why does it have to be one or the other? Why can you not be a fan of the school and be a graduate? Why do you have to be like, oh, they don't think I graduate? Why do you even choose that? I had to call a friend of mine for her to explain this to me because I couldn't understand even where Roland was coming from. Why do Why do you think that you didn't graduate? That doesn't even make sense. But this is when you perpetually live in a victim mindset and you're making yourself the victim all the time, because he looks like he's at a very nice hotel. It's very sunny, lots of tropical action going on, but you choose to be offended about something so ancillary that, where did you go to school? Like, that's just so silly. Finish this up.
That's the shit black people have to deal with if we go to PWIs.
So I wanted to look at this, and I disagree with Roland Martin hands down. And I wanted to look at this simply because I want to encourage us to continue to be gracious to people that ask questions and maybe don't know something about your culture, your ideas, where you come from, your family structure, all that kind of stuff like that. There are people who ask genuine questions still. Not every question is preloaded with a whole bunch of racism or bigotry or bias. They just don't know. And instead of being gracious, Roland Martin chose to be as ingracious as possible, as disingenuous as possible, because I promise you, if he had asked a white person that and a white person treated him like that, he would be offended. No, I graduated. Who said you didn't graduate? The man just asked, did you play? And let's keep in mind, again, Roland Martin is not a small man. He's a big guy. So did they not think like maybe he played football? Okay, so he played there at Texas A&M. That doesn't mean you didn't graduate from there. Like, where do you get this stuff from when you're living in this perpetual state of victimhood, this constant state of offense? You just get offended about everything. You're geared down, maroon and white, the wrong maroon and white, I might say, but hey, I'm being gracious to you. You're maroon and white it down, and they just say, hey, are you a fan or did you play? Now, if he came over there and said, what year did you graduate? Would that have been better? I don't know. Would that have been better? And then what if you just geared down, but you didn't go to that school? See, this is just really silly. And it shows the immaturity of Roland Martin. Yes, he's an older man. He's been around. He's been on this planet, and the planet has gone around the sun several times, and he has gray in his beard, but he's childish. He's a child. Inwardly and mature and emotionally, he's a child, and he's immature. The fact that and then the fact that you put this out there, Roland, this story could have just never made the internet, but you chose to put it out there because you thought it was a good flex about you sticking it to the man or showing it. This is what happens when you go to PWIs or whatever like that. Sir, you look like a child. You look like a child. You look immature. You look insecure in who you are. I mean, yeah, you look like a child, my guy. That's all I got to say. Thank you so much, everybody, for checking in with me today. I appreciate you. This is a short video, but I just thought it would be fun to have this conversation. Let me know what you think down below. And, you know, if you watched all the way to the end, tell me where you went to college, if you don't mind. And if you didn't go to college, you went to a trade or whatever like that, put that in there as well. I love to see it. And I appreciate you all helping us hit 50,000 subscribers. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn that bell notification on so you know the next time I drop a video. And until next time, grace and peace.